It is time. We're starting Dragon Age 2. How good is that? Let's go. Let's see if there's an opening cutscene. Right, so some of this is decided. We are a female mage. Oh yeah, here we go, Pedro. This is what you were saying.
Gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pendergast,
Oh.
Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Wow.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Right, click an enemy to attack. Okay. No, that wasn't attacking. What we just did then. Okay, can we pause? Yes, we can pause. Nice. Yep. We can zoom, that's good. Oh, it's just said a message that I missed. Winter's Grasp. I guess it wants us to try that. Nice. That went well. Oh, we've got Fireball. Fireball is an explosive attack that inflicts widespread fire damage. Have we got somebody to attack? We're going to attack the Herlock Bolter. Sorry, sorry to our... No, we can't really do that. Because our friend's there. Right, we can fireball these guys. Oh, we have to put a place on. Nice, that worked.
We can't keep this up forever.
Okay, so we'll cut to the dialogue in a minute, but I'm a little confused because I expected to be able to do things like character customization. So I'm wondering if I missed something already. And I also expected to be prompted to import a save from Dragon Age Origins. We'll get through this dialogue, but if it carries on playing the game and we can't check that, and we can't do those things, then I'm going to go back to the main menu and see if we missed something. Right, we can't keep up this forever. I'm right beside you, neither can they, or then we fight. Neither can they.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Do it or I'll deal with them. Do it.
All yours, brother. Make this quick.
Combat. Experiment with your other abilities. So we've got Crushing Prison. That's a single target. We've got Mind Blast. We've got Firestorm. That sounds good. Let's try a Firestorm. Oh, blimey, that's a big area too. If we just wait a minute, they're all coming into the area. There you go, that was pretty good. And we can do a fire thing. There we go. Now you, do I have anything on touch? Cone of Cold. I know Cone of Cold. Mind Blast. Knocks people back into the... Pedro, you will, don't worry. Okay, excellent. Jai, well, I sure wish I could have cut them down to the boots in Origins like Carver just did. Yes, yeah, that was pretty effective, wasn't it? How is Carver doing? You've got quite a lot of heat there, okay. So, Winter's Grasp is a single person, but we've nearly got both of these back, in fact. Let's take out that Hurlock while we wait. Right. And that one. There we go. Now, do this on this side, maybe. There we go. And then we've got Cone of Cold for these guys. Oh, so it's a much wider cone in this one. That's nice. That didn't do any damage, but it has frozen them. Codex updated. I was too slow. Okay. Oh, maybe it did do some damage? Can we do a firestorm? Don't necessarily want to waste that. No, maybe. No. So that's just random points within that area. It's not hitting these guys. But that was long enough for this to fire ball to come back. Did that not do it either? Strange. There we go. Uh-oh. No, that's not good. It's a full-on start, this, isn't it? Right, start by freezing him. Okay, and now we can Cone of Cold. Now let's... Does Mind Blast stun character? Let's see if it stuns it. Is it stunned? Can't tell why it's fallen over. Something must have gone wrong. We've got this area attack here. So can we get it? Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I clicked accidentally while I was trying to look. Can't zoom out any further. So there's no... Oh, there is a kind of an overhead view, but we can't move the screen around. Okay. Don't want to hit Carver though. Okay, we'll wait a moment. No, I didn't want to move over there. I'm hit at the ogre. Right, and now we can do this fire thing and hopefully not hit our friends. There we go. Now the ogre again. Mind Blast. That's cool. If that was a Mind Blast that knocked him over again, then I like it. Let's have a random firestorm here, so then hopefully it'll hit some of those ones. There. Take another few hits out the ogre. Oh, we got Crushing Prison. I forgot about Crushing Prison. There we go. Crushing Prison on the ogre. There we go. That's what we need. Is that it?
There's no end to them.
Oh dear. No, that's not. This is bad. Is this the end of the game already? I feel like this must be the final boss fight. So a short game, but quite enjoyable.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You tell him, Cassandra.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Right. Appearance. Let's try preset. Which one is closest to what we're thinking? Got a little bit of forward head posture, haven't they? tiny bit of tech neck, I think. Right. So we're kind of thinking Ferelden Farmer sort of vibe, I think. The default one is pretty good, but not what we're going. It might be this one as a start, or maybe this one, or this one. I think we're going to start here. Right, skin. Oh, look, we got all sorts of things. So this is just a set of choices. Okay. This is age, is it? Okay, so we are quite young in this one. Not like young, but still fairly non-worldly wise. Skin tone, is this a slider or is it just a selection? It's kind of in order, isn't it? But yeah, I think we're in the right sort of area around here somewhere. Lush colour? Where are we going? That's on the cheeks there. Let's have a bit more blush intensity. And then we can see the colour a bit better. Okay, I think we're going around there somewhere. The lip colour. Oh blimey, there's lots of them. We're not going too extreme for this one. Don't want to be looking kind of too loud. Something nice. Something like that, maybe. Maybe we can see it a bit better. Eyeshadow colour. This is where my lack of experience with makeup starts to show. I'm not so good at doing all this sort of stuff, but she is. I hope I do get to change the name. Otherwise it looks like we're going to be Marion, which is not such a bad name. There we go, this seems reasonable. Right, tattoo. She probably doesn't have a tattoo. No, certainly none of those. So this will be the first Dragon Age character I've played without a tattoo, I think. Right. Back. Hair. So which of the hairstyles are we going for? She's got fairly long, well looked after hair. That was actually quite nice. Not as long as I imagined, but it looks like it's had some effort put into it. That's kind of more an elfy sort of hairstyle, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so these are the right sort of selection. I think we're going for that one. I think that's good. I like that. So it looks like she gets out of bed and does something with it. Eyebrows, yes, eyebrows definitely. Is this a choice? Yeah, so again, eyebrows that have had some work, that get some maintenance. Oh, we didn't change the hair colour. Okay. Oh, the bright white is quite striking. We're not doing that, but... I think maybe we're either going for one of the this kind of blonde ginger sort of colour, I think, which is kind of the colour we came in with, which is fine. Okay, I think we're now getting to the stage where we're going to be doing less customization, but I will try changing the colour because I think a slightly less vivid colour would suit her better. Something like, well, with this hair she'd have bluer eyes probably, wouldn't she? Have we got a not too vivid blue? That looks like she's glowing from the inside. Yeah, maybe the dark blue works. Yeah, none of these blues are quite right, so we're going to go for the dark blue, I think. Right, the brow shape is fine. Nose, mouth. Don't need that much bigger. I'm not going to adjust overbite and underbite because it thinks it always look weird when I do that. Do you get that sometimes where you're looking at something and you think, oh yeah, that looks better, and then you take a step back and you think, no, I've totally messed it up, I have to start again. Right, jaw and cheeks, I think I am going to leave this unless we want to change the cheekbone height a little bit. There we go, that's better. And she's got a very wide jaw. Yeah, no, that is good. Okay, neck and ears. Ear height, ear size, you can't really see them anyway. Neck thickness. I think... No, she looks too much like a little girl with a thinner neck. Right, good. There she is. Portrait. Look up and down, turn left and right, camera distance. I think that's reasonable. I think it's done a good job. Name, here we are. Etta. Events of Dragon Age Origins. Import from Origins your save. There we go. This is what we wanted. Metro 3 hours later. Yes, I do love a good character creation stream. I actually, when Veilguard came out, I spent so long hopping between different streams just watching lots of people do character creation. I actually really do enjoy it. I myself have spent hours on the Dragon Age customizers. Yes, it is. As a guy, I don't get the chance to do makeup and hair very often, so I like to take the opportunity when I can. So I wasn't sure which of these to import. We had a little discussion about it on Discord, but what I concluded in the end is that in terms of the choices that I wanted to make sure carried on, I think the important choices were made in Vera's game. Arthur is a newer character from Awakening. Vera Epilogue, so that's probably the one, right? Oh yeah, that nearly went horribly wrong. So this is Vera from the Witch Hunt. This is the right Vera from the epilogue of the main game. So this is the game where I made all the choices I want to be reflected. In Arthur's game, we didn't really make all that many choices as far as I could remember. So I'm going to go and import the save from Vera. Import world state from one of these. Plot summary. Okay, so yeah, so these are the sorts of things that I expected to be pulling across. So this is the summary of what we did with Vera. I could go back actually and see what happens if we import Arthenas, but I suspect that this isn't going to tell us what we want. Okay, yeah, so the plot summary, Amaranthine was saved, is the only thing that gives us. So we are going to take this one from Vera. Yes, these are all the things that we did. Confirm. Dragon Age Origins was not completed in this saved game. The save can still be imported, but Dragon Age 2 will replace any missing decisions from Dragon Age Origins with a default history. Well, that's the latest save I've got. Right, let's go. Let's dive in and see what it's like. Please select a difficulty level. I think we're probably going for normal. Certainly not casual. We did Dragon Age Origins on normal. Yeah, we'll go for normal.
The Blight have been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mother. Look on the bright side, or we're wasting time. I'm sorry.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
Yes. You're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Either say we need to get out of here. Speaking of running, or enough! We need to get out of here.
Listen, you two. The Darkspawn could be on us any minute.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Oh, summoned a dog. New quest. 2 quests. Codex updated. Right, Codex. What do we got? I don't know. Okay, so we've got quests here. Main plot, the destruction of Lothering. Premium content. We've got lots of premium content stuff. I don't know if there's some of those I ought to disable. But the main plot is the destruction of Lothering. Find a way past the Darkspawn. Okay. No quests completed. And in the Codex, we've got some things to read already. Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognised instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. Hurlock. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Hurlock can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. Right, lore. Darkspawn. Oh, this is a long one. Okay. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men, but monsters. Threnodi's 12-1. So this, we know a bit about this from later games. I don't know whether this implies we're going to find out more here as well, but this was the Tevinter Mage Lords who invaded the Golden City and caused, I guess, the Blight. Oh, it says here, Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters, that's the word, Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all our worlds, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn come from. A dark mockery of men, in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they're simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plague has spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawn hunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Alright. Characters. Etta Hawk. Okay. Alright, so we've got Pedro, this is what you were saying about we got backstory here, and this is what's going to conflict with the backstory I wrote. But there you go. Let's see what the game thinks. Etta Hawk. The daughter of Malcolm Hawk and Leandra Amel, Etta has lived in many places throughout Ferelden. Her father was a mage, and his gifts were passed on to both Etta and Bethany, Malcolm's younger daughter. Malcolm refused to submit himself to the Chantry's rule. He kept his abilities a secret and taught his daughters to do the same. Yeah, so that's right. This is totally inconsistent with what I wrote as a backstory. So I guess, never mind, it was worth a try. I can still keep the same character traits and so on, but the backstory itself is not quite consistent. I was afraid that would be a risk, but I tried to do something which would be compatible in Origin-style backstories, but this is even more prescriptive, isn't it? Therefore, the family was constantly on the move to avoid Templar hunters. 10 years ago, the family settled in the village of Lothering, building a home on the outskirts and making a life where they wouldn't forever be on the run. Though Leandra worried constantly that the Templars would one day catch up with them, Malcolm's teachings were sufficient to keep them safe. He died 3 years ago, leaving Etta responsible for the welfare of her mother and younger siblings. When the Blight began, Carver enlisted in King Caelan's regiment, saying the horde spilling from the Korkari wilds meant their home would be quickly overrun if the Darkspawn were not defeated immediately. Etta remained in Lothering to safeguard the family. Carver appeared on their doorstep almost a month later, exhausted and injured. King Caelan had been betrayed and slain at Ostagar, and the horde was advancing on Lothering. Though Etta and the others were making plans to leave, they fled their home before they were fully prepared, and it may still be too late. Right, I'm not going to read the Art of War ones. But there you go. So, we're starting with some information on Darkspawn and so on. New quest, Boots of the Frozen Wastes. Okay, so this is giving us... That's a premium content one. All we have to do... Oh, it's giving us all the premium content. Let's just make sure this one is the active one. There we go. Then we'll make a start. Shall we do a safety save? There we go. We've got a sparkly tree stump over there. A burning tree.
Looks like a fight. Be ready.
There goes Bethany. So we don't have all that many spells anymore. Bethany has a fireball. And I guess this is Carver? You'd think it would say somewhere. That says Bethany. That says Hawk. And the one... Yeah, so this is Carver, yes. So Carver's going off that way to be a fighter. Bethany's doing magic stuff in this direction. Who needs the most help? All we have is Mind Blast. So I reckon that will be more useful over here. Because... Mind Blast. To use potion, select quick heal, quick mana, or quick stamina on the right of the toolbar. Okay. we've got someone Mabari. So that's our Mabari, is it? Okay. Are we attacking? Yes, good. How's Bethany doing? She's doing alright. Let's take some of these out then. Actually, the dog's here, so we should maybe be helping over here. There, good, 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 good. And there's one last one. Nice. One of your characters has gained a level. Press escape and select level up to choose new abilities. Oh dear. Level up. When a character levels up, you receive points to spend on both attributes and abilities. Attributes. Strength, dexterity, magic, cunning, willpower and constitution. Got 3 points. So we're going in magic, I guess. Mostly. That will do for now. Oh dear. Skill tree. Skill trees scare me. Because it's really hard to wrap your head around the whole thing all at the same time. Arcane. So what do I have to do? Click on one. Spirit, creation, entropy, primal, elemental, and arcane. So elemental had some good kind of basic damage spells in. Spirit, is this where we're going to find healings and so on? Walking bomb, spirit mastery, death siphon, or dispel magic. Dispel magic has been quite useful in the past, but we can't get that yet. We could get Winter's Grasp, we could get Fireball, cold damage 36, fire damage 18. So Winter's Grasp is a single location, Fireball is an area, so let's go with that for now. Tactics and resistances, we don't need to. Right, resume. Right. Let's pick up this Hurlock. So we've got Vial of Darkspawn Blood and a Lyrium Potion, nice. And in this, whatever this is here, Freeman's Staff. Equipped Apostate Staff, 5 fire damage. This one is Freeman's Staff, which gives 5 cold damage, so they're pretty similar, I think. And holding down tab does highlight things we can interact with. There's Mother. Can we talk to these people?
Don't look back. Just keep going.
Stay close.
No, we can't. Alright, come on then. Let's get stuck on a rock. No, let's carry on. Lonely, I'm good. How is Andy? I'm doing really well. We had a bit of a slow start. We had a few technical problems at the beginning.
Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Okay, we have to stay together. Why not? Or first things first. I think she's going to go why not.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Kirkwall? Are you sure that's wise?
There's a lot of Templar. I know that. But we still have family there. And an estate. Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Oh. Oh no.
You will not have him!
Blimey.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Right, fireball for that one. Yeah, and then the last one. Attack that one. Can we do a mind blast? No, that didn't really help, did it? Oh, there's more, are there? Okay. Aveline. Oh, there's a new person. There we go. 1, 2. Is that everybody?
Stop squirming, Wesley.
I know that was these two,
You'll
I
make
get it.
Worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
There. I'm very impressed with the cutscenes, I have to say. They're better than I expected, I think, given how close this came after Origins. It kind of seems like a big step up. Right, investigate. Why are you out here? Can you be trusted, or how did you survive? Why are you out here?
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Can you be trusted?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
How did you survive the Horde?
For a while it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
I love the references back to Origins. It's very much falling back to the same story and fitting around it, which is cool. Right, so we can either say, can he keep up, we have to go. He's gentle for a mage hunter. Or just keep him back. I think this is kind of showing concern. I'm not sure she's really there. I think she's going for this middle one. He's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Come along, mother. Okay, Codex updated. Bethany friendship plus 10. Carver rivalry plus 5. Oh, interesting. So even though there are our siblings, we still got relationships with them that are being updated by the game. Codex updated. Law. An honest answer regarding apostates. A mage who does not receive the teachings of the Circle, and who does not have the words of Andraste in her heart, is an apostate, and a danger to us all. Without the guidance of the Holy Chantry, a mage may foolishly dabble in the darker arts, blood magic, or demon summoning, thus becoming maleficarum, and a mage's mind will ever be a doorway to spirits of the Fade. Without proper instruction, this doorway remains open and unsecured. If a demon should come through this doorway and possess a mage, an abomination is created. Abominations know only madness. They cannot be reasoned with, and will slaughter man, woman, and child without thought. Whole cities have fallen to these creatures. Thousands have died at their hands. The Chantry and her Templars have a duty to ensure that this does not happen. If I knew a better way to deal with magic, I would seize upon it immediately. You say we should let the mages guard themselves. I tell you that this is no solution. Look at the Tevinter Imperium. Their magisters do not know restraint. Without chantry oversight, the magisters abuse their power. Those without magic are trampled underfoot and forced to serve. Slaves are slaughtered by the hundreds to feed the magisters' hunger for power. Even some mages are not spared. For in mages, as in all humans, there exists a spectrum. On one end, the very powerful. On the other, those that can barely light a candle. The Empire cares only for the strongest. Those who do not compare favourably are thrown to the wolves. Imagine your children growing up in such a world. If a mage asked it of you, you would have to give him your daughter, not knowing what his plans for her might be. You could not resist him, and neither could she. Without our Templars, and without the Circle, the common man would have no defence against magic. We must deny the mages certain freedoms for the common good. I wish there was another way. I tell the apprentices this is a test of their faith, that it is the will of the Maker. Many understand that we do what we do for their own good. Excerpt of a letter from Grand Cleric Francesca of Starkhaven to Lord Guthrie Abholtz. All hail the Chantry. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be hailing the Chantry. But yeah, so this is the theme throughout the games. It's a theme also in Inquisition. It looks like it's going to be a theme here too, which is cool. The city of Kirkwall. So this is where we're going in the end. Kirkwall once lived on the edge of the Tevinter Imperium and was home to nearly 1 million slaves. Stolen from elven lands or shipped from across the sea, all slaves fed the Imperium's unquenchable thirst for expansion. They worked in massive quarries and sweltering foundries that produced stone and steel for the Empire. The city's complicated past is not easy to forget, history having earmarked many corners of the stone city. A ship approaching the harbour spots the city's namesake, an imposing black wall. It is visible for miles, and carved into the cliffside are a pantheon of vile guardians representing the old gods. Over the years, the Chantry has effaced many of these profane sentinels, but it will take many more years to erase them all. Almost as much reading as a Morrowind stream. Also carved into the cliff is a channel that permits ships into the city's interior. Flanking the channel are 2 massive bronze statues, the twins of Kirkwall. The statues have a practical use. Kirkwall sits next to the narrowest point of the waking sea, and a massive chain net can be erected between the statues and the lighthouse, closing off the only narrow navigable lane. This stranglehold on sea traffic is jealously guarded by the ever-changing rulers of the city, as the net trolls taxes, tolls and extortions in from the sea. It's Brother Genitivi from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. Alright. Do a safety save, although things seems to be performing fairly well, and then we can carry on. Wesley. That was quite quiet. If we zoom in, do it again. Is it just him that's quiet?
Take point. I'll be rear guard.
He looks a bit worried, actually, doesn't he? Not the bravest of Templars, maybe. Oh, we've got more.
You ready? I'm ready.
Right, let's start with a fireball. There we go. And then take out the grunt. Are grunts less... So I remember grunts being quite weak in the grand scheme of things in the previous game. It looks like now maybe a bit stronger. Oh, there's a whole load more up there. Are they fighting somebody already? No, good. So then we can loot these bodies on the way past. I think we can. Lyrium potion, a stamina draft. Broken darkspawn blade, loot, and a health potion. Nice. Right, so now they're close enough. We can throw a fireball at them. Nice. Take you out. Take you out. And then the grunt. My mage shouldn't really be on the front line. Let's leave that to the fighters. There we go. But now you can go in. Nice. Well done, team. Got some money and an injury kit. And that's it. Anything else? No. Ah, so Wesley is not in our party, is that right? We've got Aveline, Carver, Bethany, and ourselves. But not Wesley and not Mother. Okay. Herlock Bolter. Presumably that's bolt as in crossbow bolt. How many of them can I get? Nice, there we go. Maybe one more. Yeah. The back row's doing a grand job here. I've got a Herlock and a Herlock. Yeah. Got just one Herlock. There. Oh, there's one behind us. Two behind us. Which should we go for first? We got this Mind Blast, haven't we? Let's do that. Nice. That's what we need. And then you. Oh, and more. Go on, let's fireball these guys. Sorry, dog. Okay, so the volume of the combat seems quite loud, but the talking seems quite quiet. So let's turn up the dialogue. I'll turn it up to 10 and see how that is. And I'm going to turn sound effects down a couple of notches and see how that is. Let's try that. With Origins, we had a mod that reduced combat music separately from the normal gameplay music, but I'm hoping it'll be better balanced and we won't need to do that here, but we shall see. It's rubble. Let's have a look in this rubble. A belt. +3 mana stroke stamina. Okay, so how do I put belts on? I is inventory. Good. Equip new weapons, armor, and accessories for each of your party members. Move items to the junk category to sell them quickly in stores. And it said something else that I didn't get a chance to read. Okay, so weapons. We got this Freeman staff, which is similar to what we've got. But Bethany has Birch Paw, 5 fire damage. Okay, that's her one as well. For armor, we don't have anything. For accessories, we've got this belt. So we can have +3 mana and stamina. For potions, we got a bunch of potions. No other items. And junk, we got a broken darkspawn blade and a vial of darkspawn blood. So the darkspawn died, and instead of just leaving some blood, managed to conveniently leave its blood in a vial. Somehow. Right. Somebody we can interact with. It's a dead refugee with a lyrium potion and stamina draft. So although it's sad,
I can do this.
I think we can do it together. Oh dear, there is here an emissary apprentice. Right, so for emissaries we know that we need to take them out first, don't we? No, this is not good. The emissary's attacking us. I need to Mind Blast it, which means running a bit further forward, I think. Then Mind Blast. No, it didn't work, but it's nearly dead, but then so are we. Which isn't ideal. Do we need to take a health potion? We need to take a health potion. So it said we can drop them onto the toolbar, I think. There we go. A lyrium potion as well. There we go. Oh, no, too slow. Okay. Oh, we're going to have our first experiment with dying. Lonely, worship the Chantry. They will save us from the Darkspawn. Yes, yes. Yeah, attack here. What have you got? You've got a fireball. Father. Nobody else is nearly dead. So who do we attack? With the fireball, we could take out both of those. No, we can't. Okay. Good. And then this last one here. So how does death work in this game, I wonder? Oh, there are some here as well, are there? We got our fireball now, though. So we can fireball all 3 of them. Nice. Well, kind of nice.
Everyone see that? Down!
Let's step back a little bit. Yeah, and then back to attacking. Nice, there we go.
Come on!
Welcome in, Gwen. How you doing? It's great to see you. Fireball is so fast. The whole combat in this moves a lot faster than in Origins. It's good fun. But you can still get to pause it, surrounded by blood splatters and so on. Right, so I want to step back a little bit. And then start attacking people, I guess. Good. Is that a Herlock? Yeah. Yeah, there was a Herlock. This is an ex-Herlock. There we go. And then we've got Fireball back, so let's use it for these bolters. Oh dear. It was not quite fast enough, and it rather hit our friend as well.
Quickly, let me know. Regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
I don't know how easy you can hear the banter. She just said, "Can someone find my spleen anywhere? Let me know." Right, so how do we get a character status? Here's an inventory. Are you expecting that she's injured in some sense, assuming it's the same as the Origins mechanics? And I don't see a record of that. Right, attributes. So we're going all in on magic so far. For Bethany. Oh no. Got one ability. It was straight to ability points. So one ability point. We've got 1 elemental damage. That's spirit. What else? Creation. Is this where healing lives? Yeah. So we can go for healing or heroic aura. Let's add a healing in. That will be useful. Okay, so Bethany is our friend, not our rival, and again is a mage. So I guess again goes into magic. Confirm that. And then what spells are we giving Bethany? Elemental damage, maybe? We could go along the attack things for now. Let's go for the fire. The firebolt. No, that was the cold one, wasn't it? We just did. Carver is a bit of a rival, which is slightly awkward because I believe he's our brother, if I'm tracking correctly. And he is a warrior, so he goes into strength and a bit of dex. Or maybe strength, dex, and constitution, actually. Go. And then what warrior skills do we have? We've got two-handed, vanguard, defender, warmonger. What's this? Go for pommel strike. So he doesn't have any kind of skills built in at the moment, does he? We could go for two-handed with mighty blow, but did he have a shield? I'd need to check. Got defender with stone wall. I think maybe I'll leave this one for now. And then Aveline is a warrior. So again, strength, dex, and constitution. But again, I need to see what she's got. She's got sword and shield, hasn't she? Oh, I see. Right. So Carver only has two-handed and Aveline only has weapon and shield. Fine. That makes sense. Do shield defense. We could do shield bash. Are these kind of suggested options, these blue ones? It looks like they might be. Because most of them are like that. But for some reason... Oh, shield defense he already has, I see. And this one he can't get because it needs higher level. Sorry, this is Aveline. She can't get. Okay, so Warmonger would give us Pommel Strike and Tremor. And Taunt. Taunt is good. But I think we have that already. That's good. Guardian, what's this got? Serve and Protect or Watchful Eye. So we've got some that depend on our relationship with the character. So some skills we can only get if we're rivals with them, which is interesting. Immovable level 7. So this is higher level stuff, isn't it? Okay. We ignore Guardian for now. Defender, Battlemaster. So this gives us stamina regeneration, mana or stamina regeneration. Right, we're going to leave that one for now. Good or evil alignment. Love it. Narrative having meaning. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's interesting. Well, the whole actions have consequences thing I like, if nothing else, because it leaves it a lot more open for another playthrough. Gwen, sure is confusing coming from Origins. It's kind of it's interestingly halfway between Origins and Inquisition in some ways, in terms of this sort of gameplay and so on. Pedro, it's passives that each companion can get depending on the friendship level. Oh, I see, passive ability. I see, yeah, damage transfer or damage resistance. Interesting. Lonely, and I repeat, all hail the Chantry. As an apostate mage, I don't think we're with you on that one. So let's, for the sake of levelling up, let's do something. Let's get a shield bash. And I suppose Aveline with weapon and shield is going to have to be the tank, right? So she's got those already, but she needs defense. Where was defender? Turn the blade, stone wall, damage, physical force 2 times versus attacking enemies and damage resistance, or sustained mode, or elemental aegis. The secret to warding off the elements is to rely on your armour, keeping it between you and the blast. The warrior has learnt this lesson well and can anticipate magical attacks, but can't use it at the same time as turn the blade, which deflects damage. And then we've got resilience, resolute, okay. Or on weapon and shield, do we have the... I'm looking for the shield wall mode and so on. Maybe it's different in this one. Battlemaster has rally. Yes, that's the parrot and so on. Woman has strike, taunt. Right, so the closest we have, I think, is this defender. So let's add a stone. No, we can't. Doing all that, and then that was not available yet. We don't have any ability points. That's why it's not letting me do it. I'm on the wrong person. But this is... So Aveline's the one where we'll have to give her lots of defense. So let's build Carver up to attack. Stun is good, but we already have it. We could get two-handed or we could get defender. Let's go two-handed, mighty blow. There we go. Right. Let's do a big girl save. Haven't done one of those yet. New save. Save. Now we can carry on. Was there something back there? Where's Wesley gone? Did we lose Wesley? There he is. Are you coming with us?
Blessed Andraste, guide our fallen to the Maker's side.
I guess that's a no. Come on then. Let's go here. It looks like the way out's up there. So we'll just raid this Hurlock Bolter for its money and health potions. I always think it's such an advantage that the Darkspawn use the same currency as we do. It'd be really embarrassing if we got Darkspawn coins and had to...
do that.
Locks. Use a rogue of sufficient skill to open locked items or disarm traps. Oh, I see. So those things are all going into the codex. The things that are far too fast to read. Probably under the Art of War, right? Locks. Yeah, okay. So that went into the codex. Use a rogue of sufficient skill to open locked items or disarm traps. Lock and trap difficulties progress from simple to standard to complex to master. Defeating each of these requires 10, 20, 30 and 40 points of cunning respectively. Okay, that's good. But we don't have a rogue yet, do we? Dead refugee. Lots of health potions around here. Oh, something else there. The Korkari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Almari people stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest, on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight attacks on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbour a demon inside, and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Owl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Owl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Owl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Owling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Korcari Wilds. There are as many legends about the Great Southern Forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Korcari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? From Land of the Wilders by Mother Alis, Chantry Scholar 918 Dragon. Codex updated. That's the same thing as the book we just read. That's cool. Can we pick it up? No, that's all we can do with it. That's good though. So it actually showed it to us to read, and then popped it in the codex afterwards. Right. What's here? There's a quest. There's like, this is a nice open area. It looks quite like the area where we were fighting in the introduction, but I understand that's normal for Dragon Age 2. Oh dear. And an ogre as well.
Maker, give me strength.
Oh dear. No. Not that. Not Bethany.
Bethany! At least it's not boring.
At least it's not boring. Yeah, that wasn't maybe the most, I don't know, I can't think of the word. Right, so we can't use our area attack. We could go a bit closer and do a mind blast, couldn't we? Here you go, fall over. Nope, he didn't fall over. Ah, now we've got some people we can do an area attack on. So Bethany over there. There we go. Yeah, good. And we'll take out the other Herlock. Right, now back to the ogre. Can we do another mind blast? No. Yes. No, it doesn't seem to be working. Those are the only skills we have, really. Apart from heal. Does anyone need heal yet? Not so much. But here comes another lot of what's it, so we can do our fireball when we get a chance. Oh dear. Where are they going? That's not good. So we do need to heal, and we need to heal Carver. Good. We don't have fireball back yet. Are these guys attacking Etta? I think maybe they are. Yeah. Who's got taunt? Aveline, did you have taunt? Shield defense, taunt. Here we are. That's already been done. Okay. Carver, do you have taunt? Pommel strike or mighty blow? No. Okay. Ah, the ogre got knocked over. That's nice. Must have been stunned, I guess. So, and we've nearly got our thingy back. I guess you can take out this Herlock. Good. Now can we do a fireball somewhere? Where can we drop it? We could take these three. We go here. Oh, the ogre's actually dead, is it? Oh, that's good. I'm glad about that. we get 4 people in? Yes. It doesn't tell us we're hitting Carver either, interestingly. Does that mean it's... I think it does damage him, but given that he doesn't show up, let's try just dropping it here and let's see.
I stand for all of...
Carver... Is that a little fire? No, that's just his collar. I guess he's not on fire. Pedro, on normal, I don't think there is friendly fire. Okay. That makes sense. I thought I'd seen it highlighting that it was going to hit on some of the other places, some of the other attacks. So maybe it depends on the attack or something, but yeah. It doesn't seem... I don't know how to tell whether he's got status effects. What are these? 7 and 4. Quick heal and quick stamina. Oh, what are they? It was trying to tell us about that those earlier, and I didn't have a chance to read it. 7 and 5. Quick mana. Oh, I see. That's the potions in the bottom right corner. I see. I got it. Right. So let us attack. Or we could do. Can we do a mind blast? Yes, that knocks some people out. Take out that Hurlock. There we go. And then we've got a grunt there and 2 Hurlock. We'll take out that Hurlock as well. Nice. Grunt, a Hurlock. Take out this Hurlock because they're weaker, and then can I select them all? Yes, I can. So I can have them all gang up on this Grunt here, which is the one with the most health left. Yeah. Do another Mind Blast, maybe? Nice. All of those, and everyone can attack this one. Yeah. Oh, hello. Came to visit unexpectedly. And now it's easy. We just go for that one. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
You lose me. Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
So our options are she died bravely, this is no time to mourn, or pull yourself together. I think she's going for this is no time to mourn. Some of these are quite... saying these sorts of... I'm not sure what the word is. Positive things is all kind of part of forming a group, and she's not really sure how to do that. So I think she's going to go for this is no time to mourn.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Don't speak to me of grief. This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
We'll either have that's the best we can give, she won't be alone, or we've wasted enough time. She won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
What? No, I didn't think that was what she was going to say.
Flames. We're too late.
More fighting?
I will.
Pedro, I believe there is a mod that actually displays somewhat what Hawk will say, instead of displaying those vague, possibly unrelated lines. Yeah, I've heard people complaining about that with Mass Effect as well, I think. But first playthrough, I will play it as written. Right, let us drop a fireball on some of these people first, I think. Why can I not do that? Didn't have weapon out, maybe? Why can I not fireball them? It's not giving me the option, which is bizarre. Too far away, maybe? Another go at fireball. There. Now it's working. Nice. And then, where are you going, Mother? This one. Oh, I see. You have to click on their heads, not their bodies. Oh dear, and there's more coming in this way too. Yeah, we'll take out these bolters. Yeah, this is not good, but we can do Mind Blast.
Make it.
And then continue with these bolters.
You are not a.
Yeah, and this one. Good, 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 good. That one's nearly dead as well.
There's no end to them.
Oh dear, no, there isn't, is there? Well, that was a good game. I enjoyed that. The finale came a bit closer, a bit sooner than I expected. Wait, why is the Archdemon eating the Darkspawn? Oh.
Well, well, what have we here?
What an entrance indeed.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Alright, thank you for saving us. Nice trick, or come no closer. I think out of those, she's going thank you for saving us. Or is it come no closer? No, she's not very good at judging people. She's going to say thank you for saving us.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't arrived.
I do. You would have perished. You still may. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
So the choices are, we need to get out of here, I want to be a dragon, or we're fine. Gwen, I have questions. What are your questions, Gwen? I have questions. How? How to become a dragon? Pedro, what did you do in Origins? We let her go. And then, so Morrigan told us to go kill her. We went. She said, well, why don't you just pretend you killed me? And she gave us her grimoire. And then we went back and we told Morrigan that we hadn't killed her after all, but here's the grimoire. Morrigan went off in a huff and didn't join us for the rest of the game. So that's what we did. Okay. We need to get out of here. I want to be a dragon or we're fine. I think we need to get out of here is where she's going. Pedro got it. I don't think that's a normal, though. I don't think that's what people normally do, because game-wise it made no sense. But at that point Vera was getting really tired of lying to everyone and tired of killing, and that's what she chose to do, even though it made no sense. Right, we need to get out of here.
We won't be able to get through the Darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to, hmm?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
So we have family there. How far do you recommend, or we have nowhere else? We have family there.
Our home is gone and we have nowhere else to go.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
We could use the help. Just like that, or how can we trust you? We could use the help, just like that, or how can we trust you? What's she going to say? She is generally trusting of groups. Whether she's trusting of an old witch, I'm not sure. I even think it's the same voice actor, come to think of it. I think all of the repeating characters through the series have the same voice actor in every game, so far as I can think. I don't know what she's going to say. Is she going to say, how can we trust you? Which is an obvious question. Or is she going to say we could use the help? Yeah, she doesn't really trust her own intuition about people, so she's going to say, how can we trust you? As a kind of a question. Let's see how the line actually comes out, though.
And we should accept your help. We don't even know what you are.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
We can agree or not, or we've got some investigations. So what do the rest of you think? Or investigate first? Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
So we can say, we need to know details, you got me there, or we would have been fine. We need to know details. I think you got me there.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Ooh, do we get to meet Morrigan again? So we can either say... So I assume that these four, with the picture in the middle, are going to be end points. But the other times, we've only had 3 on the right-hand side, which are final parts of the discussion. So let's try this, what do the rest of you think, and see whether that terminates the conversation or just gives us more.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Okay, so that did not end the conversation. Wait, what was the question? Agreed we could use more fire, or I can't guarantee delivery. So this is now talking to Flemeth again, I guess. So we can either agree, we could say we could use more fire, or I can't guarantee delivery. I think we're going to agree.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
Then how much time before you?
Not long now. if I am any judge.
We have to help him, sounds bad, or leave him. I'm not going to say leave him. We have to help him, who's maybe overstating it. Are we going to go with sounds bad? Yeah, I think she is. She's taking all of these purple mask comments, interestingly.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
We can either say it's up to you, we can say I'll do it, or put him out of his misery. What would she say? She's not really had to solve difficult problems like this before, so actually making a choice is not really something she's used to doing, so I think she's going to go it's up to you.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
That is sad.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.